monster that's disturbing your fishing?
No.
No.
Oh, no.
Mizutsune! To ensure the area's safety, the guild authorizes you to hunt the Mizutsune!
On it.
What's going on, Monster Hunters boys and girls? We're back with another video. Here today we have Mizusune's weapon and armor. Now Mizusune just came out over the weekend with the recent Title 1 update. Yeah, and it has some cool skills and cool armor, and the armor looks cool. You don't even need no layer armor for this armor. You can see the drip. You know what I'm saying? You can see that. But besides that, man, it came with some new weapon skills and also a new status that you can build off of. So here we have Slick Blade. So each one of the Mitzusune weapons has Slick Blade. And with Slick Blade, whenever you're wet or inflicted with Bubble Blight, you get plus affinity, right? So here we go. So if you're wet, meaning, I don't know, if you're fighting in the water, you're fighting in the forest, or you get hit by a water monster or something of that nature that makes you wet, right? You'll get just +9. But if you get afflicted with Bubble Blight, that's a tongue twister. If you get afflicted with Bubble Blight from Mizutsune, which if you just get hit with one of the bubbles, it makes you all slippery and things like that. You get more affinity, right? So with the armor set that comes with Mizutsune, you really have to pour everything into this armor set too to make a build or get the benefits, right? Because with level 1, you don't trigger Bubble Blight. You have to be fighting Mizutsune only to use the armor, which makes no sense to me. So you have to put on 4 pieces of his armor, and then whenever you evade 3 times, it'll trigger Bubble Blight for, I think it's like 20 seconds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then when you have that affliction, you could get the affinity buff on your weapon from being Bubble Blighted, right? So it take 4 pieces of armor for that. So that only leaves you one other piece to play with. But the armor set itself comes with good skills, you know what I'm saying? Like burst and evade, extender and window and all that shit was already included. So I didn't even need the slots to put burst into the build. And if you ever put burst into your build, full burst makes you hit crazy. It increases your attack and your status and element. So with something like an insect glaive, you attack rapidly. So man, the numbers are crazy. I'm gonna show y'all what that look like in one of these hunts before the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. But it's a lot of moving pieces in it. It's a fun build, and you can get a crazy affinity and crazy attack, crazy element using this build, right? The only thing that's the downside is the fact that the Slick Blade only works with this weapon, right? And it's a water weapon. So unless you're going to fight monsters really weak to water, it's like, okay. But on the backside of that, having full burst, your attack power is so high, and your affinity and your elements and things are so high that I think it balances out. So I'm gonna have to test that further, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all can ride with me while we stay tuned for that too. And I'll get back to y'all with the details on how it hit. But when you playing with the actual build, man, it feels really fluid. I don't know if the bubble blight actually adds anything to you other than being afflicted to use the weapon's affinity boost, but I can't call it yet, but it's still interesting and still fun to play with. And this is the build that I put together. So we have Slick Blade, which is the weapon. I did the water attack on full. I have Charge Master, Handicraft, Critical Element, Full Burst, Constitution, Coalescence. Coalescence works with the Bubble Blight as well. So whenever I come out of the Bubble Blight status, I get that status and element build up boost from Coalescence as well. I have Agitator for when the monster pissed off. I get a boost. Earplugs, two specialist recovery up. Yeah, adaptability. All right, that's all. Just with slots to fill. You feel me? So here we go. I'll go show you what it hit like and how the skills work. So dripped out. You see them. All right. So look at this. So now we go here. Now we go here. So look, when I evade 3 times, 1, 2, 3, Bubbly Dance activate, right? It'll show up in the top. It has a timer. You see the timer is like 20 seconds. You get like 20 seconds of Bubbly Dance. And while I have a Bubbly Dance going, my affinities right now is at 36. Element 336, my attack is 216 right now. When it go away, I'll show you the difference. It went back down to 15. My element now is 377 because of coalescence. See how that worked? So now I'm always having super stacked element. Right now, if I continue to attack the dummy, the attack and the element gonna go crazy, and my affinity just gonna teeter between Bubbly Dance and coalescence. So it's gonna always be high though, and I should always be hitting and doing good output. And when you see how big the attack get, I don't know if it even matters that this is an element weapon because the raw attack is so good. So I'm gonna show y'all that. Oh, I need to charge this up. All right. Took a pause to look at those numbers. All right, I'm gonna do it again without dropping, without doing the rising slash. $265, 476, right? And if I evade also, I get the Bubbly Dance. All right, so I'm getting the Bubbly Dance. It also triggers in the air. All right, 265, 36 affinity, and all right, 336 on element right now. It triggers in the air too. So if I'm in the air and I'm just doing air evades like this, you're doing another air evade. See, it triggered the Bubbly Dance, and now I'm in the air. I got 36 affinity, 517 on my element. Crazy. 517, it don't matter what element that is. That's crazy. Yeah, but that's pretty much how the build works, man. And it's a water weapon, man. It looks good. It feels good. I'm not sure. I gotta test the. I gotta find something to test it on against my other builds to see if it makes a difference, right? Because having full burst makes any weapon a monster, right? So we'll see. We'll see. But for now, this is what we have, man. Hey, if you like the content, leave a like on this video and sub to the Jet Setters Gaming channels for more Jet Setters Gaming content. I got a hunt for y'all, man, so stay tuned.
Have everything?
Wow, what a view! There, that's our target. Hang on tight. Don't get shaken off. Ride with you. I'll just hop off for now. me. Heels inbound.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
A little damage.